we've got Fly Me to the Moon, 1954. Let's have a little look at this one. Okay, fairly easy chords. The two chords you need to know there are written on the side. D minor 7, so that's just your normal D minor. And add the pinky down on string 1, fret 3. Yeah, that's for your D minor 7. D minor 7. And the other one which you do need to learn, because it's a lovely chord and comes up quite frequently, is the F minor. So you can see it written there. And in this song we go from the F minor to a C major 7th, which is just the first string, 2nd fret. Then over to the E 7th. So let's walk this one through without the rhythm. Just walk it through and we'll just get the feel of the song together. One other thing to say with this one is you could play it sort of just fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. But of course, no artist sings it that way. They swing it. So they delay some of the words a little bit and then sing them a few together, so it would sound more like this. So I don't say fly, I hang on to the fly for a little bit. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with songs, right? Fill my heart with song. The song comes in earlier. You don't say, fill my heart with song. You get that nice little swingy feel if you bring the song in a bit earlier. Fill my heart with song, and it happens to be on an upstroke. Which brings me back to my favourite little tip, is you strum as you sing. So, fill my heart with song. The song just happens to come on the upstroke. So the D minor will naturally fall on an upstroke. It's just a matter of practice. If you just sort of plug away and maybe play this song a few times, listen to it. What have we got on the thing here? So we've got the Frank Sinatra version. We've got a link to Frank Sinatra version. It is in the same key, so you can play along. The overall arrangement may vary a little, but it's pretty close, I think. And again, you can always download, again, there's a link to the common chord diagrams, so you can download that file and print it off. So yeah, Frank Sinatra, click the link below, he's in C. You'll certainly hear him swinging this song. So let's just walk through from the beginning, nice and slow. 1, 2, 1, 2, D minor 7, G7, C, E7. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, minutes into the instrumental. So you get the feel for it. So play along a few times, have fun with it, don't take it all seriously. Just fill my heart with song, rather than fill my heart with song. That's a bit boring. Fill my heart with song. There's almost an infinite number of ways you can sing it. So it's up to you, how you want to interpret the song. Have a listen to it, Frankie, down below. Get a few ideas there, and we'll just have a bit of fun with it ourselves. So, yeah, the only two chords to worry about are the D minor 7th there and the F minor, which you need to be quite familiar with because it's a very handy chord. So I think without any further ado, we'll get into it. Fly me to the moon. Are you ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. I fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. In other words, I love you. You got it.